Good day, Vegan!
And good day mga kabeshis! So yan, another episode na naman ang siyang ihahandog namin sa inyo para sa linggong ito. So yan, kabeshis pala.
Panibagong bakbakan, panibagong duguan na naman ang mangyayari for this episode.
Anong ganap? Nakaway tayong lahat.
Shoutout kay Vince.
Malukha
kami sa iyong hindi pagpunta dito.
Ayan, so
Oo.
ano yung mga clues na kung saan is nakalap nyo para malaman natin kung anong field ng special guest natin ngayon?
Ako balita ko, lover boy daw siya.
Ay, wow, lover
Katulad ni
boy. Ikaw, Kurt.
So, nabalitaan ko, isa siyang student leader.
Ano pa? Isa lang.
Isa lang.
Isa lang? Okay, sige.
Para may element of surprise.
Oo, may element of surprise.
So, isa na lang din yung sasabihin ko.
Saan yun? Anong surprise?
French fries.
Okay, go.
Element of surprise. So, isa lang daw yung mga kabeshing sasabihin natin. Medyo marami-rami kasing field. So, ako naman, balita ko, isa daw siyang artist. So, student leader, artist, lover boy. Ano pa kaya mga kabeshi? Kasi malay natin, nakikisali siya sa ganito. O hindi kaya isa rin siyang, di ba? Kaya mga kabeshis, wag na kayong maglilipat ng channel dahil sa pagbabalik na nag-iisang youth-oriented show siya ng Bigan. Malalaman pa natin kung ano-ano ang mga field ng ating special guest para sa linggong ito. Kaya sit back, relax, at magbabalik pa ang Rise Up Bigueño! And welcome back mga kabeshi! So yan, finally, kasama na natin ngayon ang ating special guest para sa episode na ito. So kabeshi, pakilala mo naman yung sarili mo sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon.
Hello mga kabeshi, I am JD Francisco. I'm 18 years old and I hail from the proud Garlic Center of the North, Sinai.
You're from Hale and I'm from Howell. So ayun naman, before we proceed, okay, pwede namin makilala yung kung sino yung mga humubog sa pagkatao ni Mr. JD.
So of course, I would like to thank yung parents ko. Siyempre, si mama ko, si Darwina Francisco, isang school nurse sa both Sinait and sa Kabugao. And I would also like to thank my father, isang tricycle driver lang siya, pero malaki yung tulong niya sa aking pagkatao. And of course, I also would like to thank my girlfriend who has been such a great support in every part of my journey. And shout out sa kanya si Miss Rochelle Irorita po from Kabugao, Bonifacio po.
So yan, ang ganda naman ng mga work ng parents ni Kuya JD, di ba? Yung mom niya isang nurse, tas yung father niya tricycle driver.
Yes.
But look at what we have right now. Talagang naka-full crop top polo, sabi ni Kurt kanina, and naka-sash. Yan, so ikaw naman yung magtanong ngayon, Kurt.
So, pangilang kayo sa magkakapatid if ever meron kang...
I am the older brother. We are only two in the family, so dalawa kaming lalaki. And of course, I care a lot about my brother. And not to brag, but I feel as though I am the one responsible because for the pageant journey rin ng aking kapatid, because I was the one who trained him when he participated in Mr. and Miss Sinai. And though he did not place, all of us were still very proud of him, and I know malayo pa ang mararating niya when it comes to the pageantry.
Yun, so panganay si Kuya JD. So ilan yung age gap nyo ng brother mo?
Oh my God. Shit. Di ko
Thank you for this question.
Yeah, thank you for discussion. But from what I can recall, magsi-16 siya ngayong year. So I am 20. So yeah, I guess 5 years yung gap
5
na.
years. Okay. So Mr. and Miss Sinait sa mismong municipality nyo, or is it like school-based?
Yung school base.
Yung
Mr.
school.
and Miss Sinait National High School.
Okay.
Ay,
Nagulat siya. So yan, balita namin, isa ka daw artist.
Yes.
So when we talk of artist dito, digital artist ka ba or traditional? More on traditional art ka naglilip na?
More on digital art ako.
Okay.
Pero of course, like any other artist, I started traditional.
Traditional talaga.
I started very young, grade 7. I was in grade 2 when I first participated sa poster making contest. But then, nag-stop ako because I did not find myself like being an artist at that certain point in my life. And from by high school, dun na talaga nag-surge ang interest ko sa anime, sa mga different historical portraits, at dun na rin nag-spike yung interest ko sa art. Dun na ako nagkaroon ng parang interest pumunta sa different international contests for fan arts and different types of digital contests. And throughout those times, I really found my footing and my passion. But right now, since napagdaanan ko na yung international contest, I really find the life of our locality very, very bright, very colorful. That is why I always find a way to integrate our municipality sa aking pagdodrawing, which is why yung recent artwork ko, it's about a lover boy buying flowers in vegan. So yun po.
Yun. Di ba ikaganda ko pa lang sa kanya yung background, kinento niya na lahat kung start hanggang ngayon. So, grade 2 kuya was the start na nalaman mo yung love mo for art or yung traditional art, and then grade 7 ka nag-start ng digital art?
Oo, grade 7.
Okay.
So compared to digital and traditional art, saan yung mas matimbang ka ngayon?
Digital.
So bakit mo nasabi mas matimbang ang digital ngayon kaysa sa traditional?
Because when it comes to digital art kasi,
Mas mabilis na yung ano.
part yun, pero it's about the power ng technology. So I managed to get my art internationalized, and I think that is one of the best advantages ng digital art ngayon. Although I still make do with traditional art, it really feels different. Yung process ng digital art is different.
Material-wise.
Material-wise din. Sometimes, syempre, as an artist, I want the best quality materials on my work. Kaya, digital art, kasi may mga brushes na ida-download mo lang, okay na. Pero kung sa traditional art, yung mga materials mo, bibilhin mo pa.
Even colors, di ba kuya?
Even colors, yes.
I-mix mo pa, but on digital art, I mean, is parang naka-base na dyan, andyan na lahat. Meron lang number or hindi kaya hanapin mo yung palette niya. Speaking of, na-internationalize mo yung art na sinasabi mo. So, meron ka bang sinasalihan na, let's say, app or hindi kaya group, online, na kung saan nagpo-post ka ng art mo, or do you sell your art?
I sell my art. From time to time, I do commissions. From, of course, still our locality. But when it comes to international, it's mostly private contests na pwede kong pagkunan ng extra money or pera. Sometimes I would win $10, $20, ganon. But of course, not every time I win. Pero at certain parts, parang stable na kita rin naman.
Experience din wise, di ba?
Experience
like, nabibuild mo siya. So, can you share like any moment ba or experience mo when it comes yun nga sa pagsali ng competitions online? Paano yung process or paano ka nakakahanap ng competitions?
So, of course, sa competitions kasi, we have different communities online na gustong magkaroon ng parang commissions. For example, magkakaroon sila ng description kung anong character gusto nila, or depende sa team kung ano yung team na gusto nilang ipalabas. They give us the theme, we do the art at a given limited number of times. Sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes a month.
Number of days.
It depends. But when it comes to the passing, we pass them, they evaluate the art. And then we receive a notification if we won, or we just
Email na lang din talaga.
i-email na lang nila. And when it comes naman to the payment, it's very different. Hindi GCash kasi yung ginagamit.
Sa ibang bansa.
It's either bank transfer or PayPal yung ginagamit.
Speaking of Gcash. So kung ikaw mabibigyan ng isang pagkakataon gumawa ng gumawa ng favorite work of art mo, ano yung maging parang wrong na yung basa ko. Kung ikaw may concept ka na gusto mong gawin, ano yun at bakit?
So, it's yung concept na gusto ko, it's almost the same with the new story I am actually planning. I really want to see a romance. It's a romance between someone from now and someone from back then. It's still themed around vegan.
Ay, wow.
So,
very historical ang dating.
yung gusto ko kasi is to show that we can still mingle with the values of the past while still keeping the beauty of the present, the aesthetics. Yung plano ko, it's like this side is my past, this side is the present, and I want them to dance around each other to show, and I want them to dance around it to show na parang we can still unify, that there's still beauty in there's still beauty
Past.
in the past as well as the present.
Present. Then the future.
Mm-mm.
Diba?
Ano na ba yun?
Diba? Like Mr. Ilocos said, si Kuya Gabriel, fusion, di ba? Of the
Fusion.
past and the
Yes,
present.
fusion.
So, meron ka na bang sample, Kuya, or hindi ka nakapag-start ka ba na nitong ginagawa mo right now? Like, dinodro mo?
No, I haven't started yet.
So,
Kasi
talagang concept lang.
concept pa lang muna kasi everything has been so busy all these past few days. So, yun.
So aside sa paggaganyan, pag-towing mo, ano naman pinagkakaabalahan mo pa?
Writing.
Ay yes, so writing.
Writing.
So ano,
Writing.
bigyan mo naman kami ng mga examples ng mga sinusulat. Mga title, yung pinaka-memorable sa'yo.
Yung pinaka-memorable sa akin, yung first story ko that managed to reach the US and different parts of the world was The Sapphire Prince. It is a fantasy story centered, based from England society. So yun yung isa. Pero right now,
Tagalog ka sa England.
But
Oh.
na in love ako sa culture ng England. But of course, I still wanted to write about our locality. And I wanted to frame the story as somewhat unique. Kaya yung ginawa ko right now, it's a story. It's called Sunset Affairs. It's a story about a Sinaitenya who falls in love with a British man who was abandoned by a previous lover who is also from Sinai. Yung goal ko dito is parang to show na parang sometimes people in our locality in the Philippines seek comfort towards the culture of other people or towards the sensibilities and the standards of other people in order to make themselves feel better or escape from the social standards of the Philippines. So, yun yung goal na parang gusto kong ipaiwatig. Yung main character, mai-in love sa British kasi pinapakita niya yung parang the liberation of the West, the tempting culture
Very
of the
English
West.
major talaga sa akin.
Yeah.
English. Naalala ko si
Chester.
shout out kay Ma'am Jamel Realin. Like the explanation niya talaga ng yung paglalagay or hindi kayo yung fusion of different cultures around the world or like the touch of Western, Eastern, and then yung mga ganitong yan. So, yan. So, tapos na ba yung novel na yun? Kaya, novel ba siya or novela?
Yes, it's a novel. It's still ongoing.
Oh, so ilang chapters na siya so far?
So far, it has 14 chapters
14
in web
chapters.
novel. But
Ano yan? Anong site
Web
yan?
novel.
web novel is the first site. Plano ko kasing i-transfer lahat ng mga works ko from web novel to Wattpad.
Wattpad, oo.
Inkit. So for now, sa Wattpad, it only has 4 chapters so far. And in Inkit, it also has 4 chapters. But in the first platform, 14 chapters na siya.
Sa web novel, contracted ka?
I was offered a contract, pero hindi ko accept because I'm young. And the contract would mean that I would have to work under a schedule. And they would demand, sometimes they would demand, that I have to publish 50,000 words a week, ganon.
And at the same time, I think yung rights ng book mo is more on sa kanila,
Sa kanila talaga.
than yours. So you still want your own work na talagang under your name. So kamusta naman yung Sapphire Prince so far? Ilan yung views or like readings na meron siya?
Sa web novel, it has about 157,000 ngayon.
Oo, marami-rami na.
Uy, marami na rin yun.
Pero bago tayo dumako dyan sa anong topic, saan pa sa Sinait yun? Nakalayo ka na sa England pero hindi mo pa nasabi kung saan sa part na Sinait yun.
So the Sunset Affairs sa the Dalakitan Norte.
Dalakita North.
So doon siya sa mga floating cottages.
Maraming jellyfish dun. Ang dami-daming dalat doon pa natili. Shoutout sa mga jellyfish dyan.
Doon ka ba pinanganak, kuya?
No, I was born in Zamboanga City.
Okay, Zamboanga ka pa.
Mm-mm.
But sa taga-Sinait ang parents mo or doon lang kayo nag-reside?
Yung mama ko ang taga Sinai.
Sinait, okay.
Father ko taga Zamboanga.
How?
So, marunong ka magsalita ng Zamboanga?
No, hindi na. Hindi na po. Hindi ko na alam magsalita ng language ng tatay ko.
Hindi ka pa nakabalik doon sa Zamboanga?
Nakabalik na po ako doon. No, I was young, 4 at 6
So wala
years
ka
old.
nang naaalala na like any word na sambuhin? Like, ano ba tawag sa...
Sambongin yun? Ano yan? Sambong.
Yung isa na, they always remind me kasi nung first time ko daw na dumako sa Sinait, I would always say Pueblo. And Pueblo means, town or the capital sa language ng papa ko.
Pueblo. Nagbigay ng little
Accent, yung
detail.
parang ganyan na ganyan yung friend ko, Chabakat. Ganyan yung accent yung pati pag-English niya. Sabi ko, kakabwisit. Kasi i-English ka dito, i-isip tuloy yung, ano yung nagsasabi ko? Parang pag naglalag tuloy yung utak ko. So bumalik na tayo sa ating katanungan. May tatanungin daw si Kurt. Total nakaputi
Number
kami
7.
lahat.
Naku-speechless ako sa mga story niya.
Kumanta ka na, I'm speechless. May copyright. Walang ganun.
Ang ganda kasi ng story, pati yung concept ng illustration. Ang ganda yung pagkakuha. Kaya naku-speechless ako. Nang number na tayo.
7. Nakikinig siya.
Part ka ba ng any publication sa school? Or tungkol sa talent mo ngayon?
No. I was part ng publication last year. Last year, part ako ng Rabay.
Okay.
Yung student publication
Same.
ng... So yeah, co-office
Last
ko
year
siya
kami,
noon.
last year kami meron.
Ba't hindi ka nakasali sa Rabay ngayon?
No.
Bakit? Wala kang time?
Part yun.
Okay.
Because I wanted to focus on on the student council, the leadership.
Leadership
aspect.
naman siya. Yan.
Student ka.
So if you can remember one memorable experience sa pagsali sa Darabay or yung pinaka-favorite mo na experience sa Darabay, ano yun?
Yung ako kasi yung in charge sa creative na
Sa layout ba?
Sa layout. So I was tasked with the
Graphics.
literary magazine. Kaya dun na part like para it was a huge pressure kasi first time kong mag-edit ng buong magazine.
Oh.
And of course, nahirapan ako at parang hindi ko nahabol yung deadline. And doon na part na parang, syempre, na-disappointed ako sa sarili ko kasi hindi ko naabot yung deadline. Pero, I really appreciate the Rabbi kasi they were very understanding kasi alam nila na mahirap mag-layout and mahirap mag-draw. Kaya, kudos to them for being so patient with me as a layout artist at that time.
If I'm not mistaken, second semester din ata yun, di ba?
Yes,
Second semester, marami rin talagang gawain. So, yun nga, at least kahit pa paano. And mag-isa ka at that time, di ba? Ikaw yung pinaka-head dun sa layout niya at
Oo.
saka sa graphics.
I was alone. Pero at the last minute, tumulong na sila. Because being an education major, napakahirap. It's very busy. And I understand why our third years at the time was, could not help me because they were planning, they were having, of course, paperwork done.
Research,
Yes.
observations. Kasi padako on fourth year. Sa edo kasi, as they say, pinakamahirap na year daw is third year.
Yes, third year. Kaya na-appreciate ko talaga at the last second is natulungan pa rin nila ako. They made time to help me. So, ayun po.
Yung nakadang magtanong. English. So isa ka rin,
Englishero eh.
Oo nga, parang natatanong meme ako dun sa pag-i-English.
Na-split.
Pumuputok-putok yung mga ugat sa utak. So dinig ko, isa ka rin daw student leader at student achiever or part ka ng Dean's List. So kwento ka naman about doon.
So, sa part ng pagiging student achiever, sa pagkaalam ko, walang dean's list ng CPE. But they do recognize yung mga top 10 best ng...
Best of the best.
The best of the best. I think I was placed 7.
Ayun, sa
Bakit wala kayong Dean's List?
I actually do not.
I think yun yung kino-consider sa amin modern na Dean's List, yung top 10. But hindi nila kasi tinatawag na DL, more like honors ata?
Honors, yeah.
There is a separate kasi na honors ng top 10, honors ng classroom. Kasi parang sa amin, we are from BSED, Bachelor of Secondary Education. Meron din siyang mga majors like
Yes.
merong English, social studies, Filipino, and then merong mathematics, merong science, and then separate pa yung physical education. So, nirarank lang nila ng 10 kasi if each major daw may own 10, medyo magiging matagal ata yung program or magiging masyadong marami. But on the 4th year sa graduation, lahat-lahat ng makaka 1.75 and above without the grades na 2.75 in any of the subjects or courses na tinake nila is mako-considered as Latin honors, di ba kuya? If I'm
Yes,
not
ganun.
mistaken.
Although maliit yung nare-recognize for the top 10, we do take pride na our college produces a lot of Latin honors and of course, marami ring top-notchers from our
Top-notchers, so,
college. So,
especially sa BEL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It's been 2-3 consecutive years na may na-produce na top-notcher from the elementary education.
oo.
Top 9, top 8, top 7, yun ata.
Yes. So yun, in academic achiever, of course, I really want to make everyone proud, especially my parents. And of course, medyo may pagka ano na rin na I want to prove all yung mga taong nagsabi sa akin na wala akong pagtutungan sa buhay. Wrong.
Wrong.
I want to prove them wrong, that I can be a great person and I could achieve a lot of great things with my
Basher,
talents. O, mga bashers.
Pero ano kuya, since elementary or high school ba, talagang student achiever ka na?
No. Okay. Let's go back way to kinder. Kinder and nursery.
na ulit kami.
Kinder and nursery, okay, academic achiever. Elementary, not so much. High school, yun, nag-spike ulit. Kasi nung high school na ako, I took the test for SSC. And I was
Special science class.
I was the 4th above everyone.
Ay, wow.
So, doon nag-start ang pagiging grade conscious ko, ganun. I really wanted to keep my standing as an achiever.
So, academic validation talaga, doon na nag-start.
Oo. Grade 7, grade 8, up until grade 10, consistent with honors. Grade 11 and 12, also consistent with honors. Because I always viewed my academic achievements as somewhat part of me. It's part of my persona na talaga ang pagiging achiever, pagiging go-getter, ganun. So, ayun.
So, paano ka nag-aawas sa bahay niyo pag nag-i-English yung kayo?
Stop it!
You cook.
You
You wash the dishes. So, ayan, bumalik tayo sa pag-aaway sa bahay. Makidebate ka sa tricycle lang. Father, I am sick. Lang. O yan, Kurt, magtanong ka. Baka saan pumunta tong
O,
tanong
diba? O, student achiever. Move on tayo sa
Move on tayo sa-
student leader.
Sa pagiging student leader,
O, ayan, sagutin mo na. At diretso na tayo.
sa grade 9 ata, I was a representative ng MAPEC. Hindi ako masyadong active doon. I was not required much. Pero sa grade 12, nag-skip ako ng few years kasi pandemic and all that. Sa grade 12, vice president ng entire school. At doon na...
SSG ba kuya? Yun?
SSG, oo. Doon na parang nagkaroon ng journey towards leadership. From there, it just went up and up. So from being the vice president noon, I was the first year representative ng college namin, and then second year representative. By third year, I'm already the PRO of the student council.
Ay, wow.
PRO to president.
PRO o Press Relations Officer?
Press Relations Officer.
So, mamaya gulat ka na, co-owner ka na ba?
Co-honor na kami.
Gulat ka lang.
Co-owner.
Gising mo na, co-owner ka na pala ng isang business or school or...
What made you decide, kuya, na sumali sa student council ng UNP knowing na University of the Northern Philippines is thousands ang students dyan and kayo yung pinaka-main organization, like hawak-hawak niyo lahat and then sub-orgs or organization per college. Siyempre, hassle din yun,
Yes,
marami
that's
din
true.
work, and almost every event dapat meron kayo. So, ano yung parang nag-joke sa'yo na sasali ka?
Well, first and foremost, I really wanted to contribute to our school's community. And because of that, like I really fell in love sa eskwelahan natin. University of the Philippines gave me a lot of things to be thankful for. Kaya gusto kong mag-contribute sa through my talents in the student council. And of course, isa rin sa mga tempting na entailment ng student council is yung opportunities. Because I know that the student council, maraming activities sila. I wanted to participate in all of them and of course, gain networks that would help me and of course, also help the student council as well.
Thank you, contestant number 4. Ganyan vibe mo talaga. Even
Parang
answering
nasa pageant.
simple questions talagang nasa pageant.
True.
So yan, kanina pa natin nababanggit, isa siyang future teacher. Is this really your Is this really your first choice, kuya, yung maging eduk student? Or may iba ka pa bang naging choice?
My first choice was psychology.
Psychology.
Pero
Psikolohiya talaga.
I do not blame my parents for pushing me to education. Kasi yung gusto nila is the practicality of the course. And they think kasi na being a psychology student would not land me a job early on after graduation. Kaya sinabi nila, mag-edu ka na lang muna, then pursue psychology in the later parts of your life.
Mag-pursue ka ng med right after, di ba? I mean, yung time kasi na yun, or like the earliest times kasi, they view psychology pa masyado dahil wala siyang board or exam na meron. But now, meron na kasi. As someone then who wanted to take psychology, and at that time, yun yung sinasabi kasi na dito, here on our country, yung belief na once wala siyang board or test or examination after pagtitake mo ng college is hindi na practical or mas mahirap daw siyang i-take. But since then, maganda rin naman kahit pa paano yung psychology mga kabeshi. We have a lot of guests na naipunta natin dito na yung course nila or yung program nila, I mean, is yung psychology. But if kuya, ano yung top 3 mo way back then nung magpapasok ka for college?
Yung first choice ko is psychology. Second choice ko is education, pero social sciences. And then third choice ko, it's political science.
Political science. Talagang politically aware, socially aware. So, bakit naging English? Ano yung nag-push sa'yo na maging English major?
Yung isa sa mga nag-push sa akin sa English major is it's power to internationalize. Gusto ko rin mag-abroad. That's one of my goals. I have a family kasi in Canada and I want to work there somewhat. Pero of course, still, I want to contribute here sa Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Teach here first and then go to Canada and then teach here again. Yun yung goal ko. Kasi I know that parang sa education, in our institution, they teach us to parang dito muna kayo. Dito muna ang tulungan nyo. Wag muna kayo sa ibang country kasi this is the place where teachers are needed the most. Kaya yun yung isa sa parang tinake ko at heart na dito muna ako. I want to make a difference here first before I move on with my life because I know children need us the most. They need quality education the most. So if no one is gonna do that, then who will? If all of them are just gonna fly to another country, then chances are we're just gonna be left with not quality education and all that. And plus, we need people who are truly committed sa kanilang service as teachers. And I think I'm one of them, so I guess it's my responsibility to also contribute to the education part of our town, of our municipality, of our dear Philippines. Ganun.
Diba? Nakasakit natin. Nasa budget tayo. Oh, ikaw na ang next. Ikaw na ang next na tatanungin.
Thank you for the reason.
Kinabahan siya to the point na iniisip niyo baka tanungin din ako. Ganun. Is that your advocacy, Kuya JD, sa pageants? Since nga, kita naman natin from the Sosh itself, isa siyang pageantero. Advocacy mo ba yung quality education?
Oo. Yun yung parang
I mean, what specific or na aspect or what part or na ano yung mabibigay ng quality education? Kasi when we say quality education, it's very broad, di ba?
Oh, very broad.
Like, ini-explain pa talaga na how will you achieve that quality education, ano yung movement mo, ano yung gagawin mo. So, sa'yo naman, how will you achieve that quality education?
sa akin kasi, yung target ng aking advocacy, literacy.
Literacy.
Kasi we fall below the
PISA.
Oo. Our ranking is very below when historically we've been one of the more progressive countries in Southeast Asia. So for me, yung advocacy ko, it's called e-local print. Yung e-local print, we take documents, mga modules na hindi na nagagamit, and turn them into bond paper na blanco, where we could print them and make magazines, books for our schools na hindi kayang bumili ng sarili nilang resources, ganon. So yun yung gusto kong i-touch. And before this, I had contact with our Miss Vegan, with our Miss Vegan Earth, si Austri Sanchez.
Oscar Sanchez.
I interviewed her for a feature, and I asked her, and I told her about my advocacy, and she was interested. She told me to keep in touch. Somehow we'd help each other achieve, of course, our advocacy. And I think she was so nice, actually. She was very nice in entertaining my advocacy, even though yung goal lang dapat ng interview was to get a perspective on her life. But I think by that time, I found a very good ally in making
Your
my advocacy
come to life. Oh.
Yes, a reality.
At
Wala kang advocacy dito. Pwede yung Kurt, magtanong ka na dali. Wala ko dito.
There's another question.
here's another question for you guys.
I really enjoyed
Gawanan
this.
ka muna, tapos bubuksan mo. Are you ready? Saka mo na gagawin.
Tanong, how do you balance? How do you balance the flip bottle? Ano?
Nice.
Paano ba?
Babalansin mo yung bote.
Ano pa? So how do you balance your time as
Nanginig na siya magtanong sa'yo.
Lalamig ba kayo?
kinakabahan sa English eh?
Why?
How do you balance your time as an artist, as a top student, and a student leader?
Yun yung mahirap, actually. I balance my time depending on how important the task is. If artistry kasi, if wala naman akong makukuha na money or anything,
Talagang parent.
I put it below. But if artistry is needed sa publication, syempre, I put it at the top. Student leader kasi, I place it second. Because I know that contributing much to our school means investing a lot of time, helping, participating. But still, as a student, my first goal will always be my academics. Yun yung entire focus ko. How I balance this is I dedicate certain hours, certain time, but my top priority is graduating with Latin honors. Of course,
Latin honors.
making my family proud through academics.
Anong specific Latin honors on goal mo?
For now, my grade is eligible for Magna.
Magna, wow.
But if
May
God,
maintain talaga.
if ma-maintain or if God wills it na parang tataas, then of course, gusto ko rin maging sumakot. Kasi I would be, I think, the first in my family to become Latin honors.
Paano mapagod ang isang Jay? Parang wala kang kapaguran sa buhay mo. Lahat na lang tinatahak mo. From Sinaib to UK. Napunta ka sa Davao. Ayan, Davao. Ay,
Sa Davao.
Sa buhay mama, tsaba kayo nun. Oo.
So,
O, ikaw ka ulit, Kurt. Magtagal ka pa.
best love ka.
So I think kita naman natin sa, anong tawag? Stash? Ano tawag?
Sash.
Sash. Gusto mo?
Stash na lang.
Anong splash?
Nagko-code yung utak nito eh. Shoutout ka muna sa mga taga-Comsci na mga wala pang tulog.
O, ano?
I think kompleto tulog na. Well, yung first year. Yung fourth year, ewan ko lang.
Magtanong ka na, Kurt.
Nanginginig mo siya.
So, dito naman sa
Sash.
Sash. Okay, never mind. Pwede, sabihin mo na, kwento mo sa amin yung history kung bakit ka naging interesado sa pageantry.
Actually, naging interesado lang ako sa pageantry Kasi attention seeker ako. that was the first.
Honest!
Yun yung una.
Honest, honest.
I'm being honest. I think that was grade 6. Yung first na sinalihan ko na pageant is Mr. and Miss Valentine. And
Nanalo ka naman.
Natalo ako, of course. That was my first time. And I guess, yeah, being an attention seeker, yun yung una ko.
Marami siyang benefits, guys.
It's true, marami. So, attention seeker sa una. And then,
Naging passion.
naging passion na siya. At the second part naman, sa grade 8, nakisali na ako sa Mr. and Miss SNHS. Hindi ulit ako nag-place, unfortunately. But I think doon na na-develop yung parang gusto ko pa. Yung sa pageantry. It was first...
You want more.
You want more of it. Yeah, I want more of it.
Like parang isa-seryoso ko na to.
Isa-seryoso ko na. And nag-comeback lang ako nung grade 12. I was crowned Mr. Hughes.
Ay, wow.
News, national high.
I was crowned Mr. Hughes and parang, yeah, my first title, sige, tuloy-tuloy natin to.
Then second year.
Then second year, Mr. and Miss UNPCP. So ako yung nanalo. I was the crown. That was the time where I actually started to develop that passion in pageantry. Doon ko na-realize kasi yung parang how it unites people. Yung time na na-corona ako, it's not just my major that cheered for me.
Corona ka? Okay, kayo, corona. Coronahan pala corona something.
When I was crowned kasi, hindi lang kasi yung major ko yung nag-cheer. Lahat ng students nag-cheer. Kaya dun ko nakita na parang napaka-powerful naman pala ng pageantry to unite so many people.
And then andun na yung attention.
I guess,
Yung nasisip niya.
bumaba yung focus ko sa attention and more on representing my college, my values. Ayun. So, advocacy-wise, doon na nag-start. And when I represented Miss CTE sa Mr. and Miss UNP, na-solidify na parang this is the community that I want to belong in. Kasi backstage, no one can see the flow backstage. Ang napaka-crowded, napakahirap. Pero
Napakainit.
Napakainit, absolutely. Pero at the same time, doon mo makikita ang bayanihan.
Oo.
Like, it's not only my makeup artist na parang nag-makeup sa akin. Everyone pitched in para mag-touch up sa akin and everyone
Even give you water, kuya, mga ganun.
kung may kulang ang isang candidate they would give even though for example Mr. CHTN
Hindi mo hunter, ganun.
kahit hindi mo hunter, kahit hindi mo ka-college, bibigyan ka ng mga materials, ganun. That is what most people do not see sa pageantry. Yun yung puso ng pageantry, sa backstage. Doon mo talaga makikita.
The camaraderie.
Yung camaraderie ng tao. At doon ko talaga, parang nahubog yung puso ko na I really love. Even though stressful yung preparation, I really love this place. Because it really shows Filipino values, timeless Filipino values. So, yun. Really love the pageantry. It started first as an attention seeker moment, then naging passion na talaga.
At least honest siya.
Speaking of moments mo dyan, so kung ikaw bibigyan pagkakataon na ikwento sa amin yung pinaka nakakatawa or pinaka memorable sa pageantry.
Dear pageantry moment mo.
Oo.
Wala ka ng brief. Wala ka ng brief.
So, I guess pinaka-memorable na memory sa pageantry nung hindi ako natawag sa top 10. Of course, I felt that. And naturally, all of us worked hard, but I know that wasn't my time. So when I went backstage, I can't deny, umiyak ako because I felt I wasn't enough. Ganon.
Umagulgul ka.
Hindi naman sa I guess, oo. Umagulgul ako na...
Like,
Paano ka
reenactment kagagal.
Oo, nagganon ako. Pero, memorable sa akin kasi all of the candidates, most of the candidates comforted me, saying na you did so well and all that. And even when I went home, my brother was the first one that greeted me. And my girlfriend, of course, came by sa bahay to comfort me.
3 a.m.?
Hindi all. Pero
3 a.m. lang
that
tapos
was the
yung
most
pageant
memorable. That was the most memorable part kasi I felt acknowledged. I felt so acknowledged sa mga attempts ko on pasarela, on everything. Parang na-validate yung parang paghihirap na naranasan naming mga candidates. After all, being candidates lang naman, hindi lang naman kami mag-walk, magsasalita. Nandun rin yung pressure na parang yung mga
Q&A portion lalo, di ba? They usually throw slander when it comes sa Q&A portion. Pero yun yung pinakamahirap na part. Nanginginig, may mga times na manginginig ka talaga, the crowd going wild. Then may mga part din kasi talaga na ang laking aspect when there are people who are supporting you. Hindi lang behind the stage, kundi talagang before you go sa stage mismo.
Yes.
And I feel yung sinasabi mo, Kuya, like that after the pageant, even if you didn't win the crown, like even I did not place noon when I represented CTE for Mr. and Miss NSTP, there was this certain person na tumakbo mismo agad sa backstage for me to be there and ask me na kung, yeah, like, you did well, ganito, ganyan.
It's more on performative kasi ang pageantry. But it's more on the heart. It's more on the heart of what you feel as a candidate that will really shine through your character. Kaya after the pageant, of course, it's syempre hindi over. You're still going to be a person of goodwill. Everyone recognizes you as the candidate of this pageant. So always keep that in mind na once you're a candidate,
You will always be.
you will always be, a representative of the values of who you represent.
Okay, JD. So, JD. Ano ba tatanong ko? In the future, ano yung gusto mong salihan? O kaya, gano'n. Ano ba tatanungin ko? Nakalimutan ko to. So, kung ikaw bibigyan pagkakataon, sumali or lumahok sa isang patimpala, like Mr. Universe or Mr. something. Hindi ko alam mga pageant usually na ano yung gusto mong in the future, join na, in case.
Mr. Vegan.
So for now, yung plano ko, may upcoming pageant kami sa College of Teacher Education, which is kung mableblesan kami ulit ng event na ganun, we have the Green Hearts Festival. Yun yung environmental na pageant ng aming college. But if we're talking about a higher stage, I really want to do Mr. and Miss UNP
Once again.
And hopefully this time ang place na. Kasi
It's been years na hindi nakakapasok ang CTE
Yes.
top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
yun yung goal ko actually, at least one crown before I leave UNP, before I leave the institution. Kasi yun yung talagang goal ko for the next. It's to leave something behind for the institution that has literally saved me and actually gave contribution to my overall aspects and development. Parang ito yung ibibigay ko sa kanila for all the hard work they've done to make me a better person. Yun, yung goal ko for the next pageant.
Yun.
Brighter place.
So yan, Kuya JD, maliban sa pageantry, pagiging artist, student leader, student achiever, o diba, ang dami guys. Isa ka rin daw host.
Oo.
Masuktan ka yun. O diba, pasample naman kami like any spiel or hindi kaya, what do you call this? Yung yung parang script nyo or hindi kaya yung
Sample
dialogue
script.
nyo, sample script nyo. Ano ba recent na pinag-hosten mo?
Of course, yung pinaka-recent is the Mr. and Miss UNP. And
Wow.
it's actually the biggest event that I've ever hosted.
Panoodin nyo sa live. Nakapost online, di ba?
Oo,
UNP.
nakapost online.
So yan, sampulan mo naman kami ngayon dito. Tuwing ka dyan sa camera, sakto. Kunyari, ito na yung moment, gano'n.
So, i-ano ko na lang yung para pinaka-iconic moment,
Oo.
I guess yung announcement ni Gabby. The stars will scream your name tonight, Miss! Congratulations, Miss Hospitality and Tourism Management!
Ikaw nga, Kurt, magdanong ka nga.
Ganun ka ba, Kurt?
Wala, depende.
Ano? Sabi mo, wala ka sa kung ganyan.
Bakit?
Wala.
Gagano siya.
Wala kang ganyan.
Bakit? Ikaw nga, Kurt. Sige nga.
Wala,
Basahin mo yung next question ng ganong
Try ko yung
boses.
magganyan, kaso hindi ko talaga bagay. Ang comedy bar talaga yung boses ko.
Wala, depende yung ano, boses ko. Saan?
Pangarap na sa yung boses namin dito. Rise sa Bigueño. Shout out kay Sir M.
So, yan.
Anong Kurt?
Ha?
Hotdog.
Number 18 na tayo kasi Kurt.
18?
17.
17. Ano? Number ano?
Wala na confused na yung mga host natin, guys.
Pasensya na po. O di ba, ang dami kasing kwento ni Kuya JD. Nire-relate
Ay,
talaga
sorry po,
namin.
sorry,
no?
sorry.
Pero gusto namin yun,
Ganda.
Kuya. A lot of
Yung-
stories.
Naglalagay
O,
mo
di
pa.
ba? So,
Yung ibang tanong, ano?
ayan, number
Automatic
18 na
sagot
daw kasi sabi ni Sir. Oo, 18 daw. Tinaas na yung whiteboard niya. But dapat yung boses mo parang ano, similar sa kanya.
So, JD.
May pets ka ba?
Wala, tinanong ba?
Ayun, yun?
Oo.
Yung may pets ka.
May pets ka ba?
Oo, yung aso ko. Yung aso ko, I've had him since 2019.
Anong
Tagal
aso?
na siya.
Ano lang siya, mongrel dog.
Monggo, ano?
Anong brand
Mongrel
niya?
dogs are yung mga ano, yung
Mongol?
mga mongrel dogs
Ay,
are those
mongrel?
yung dogs na parang aska. So,
Aspin, gano'n.
oo, aspin.
Ang social naman kasi eh. Yo, pwede naman sabihin aspin eh. Pwede naman aspin dog. Yan sila
Sinabi ko, actually, first time ko lang yung marinig yung
Oh,
mongrel.
first time ko din marinig. Kaya akala ko certain breed talaga ng aso.
I always tell
Hey,
them
mongrel.
a mongrel dog,
Oo,
gano'n.
gano'n. Mongrel, gano'n siya. Anong name pala, kuya?
Susunod yung
Tata.
Flory.
Tata yung pangalan.
Tata?
Hindi ko alam, yun yung ano na.
Sino ang pangalan ko?
Ay, pangalan mo yun?
Ha? Sino ang pangalan sabi ko?
Ay, pala ko, ta.
Tata.
Bakit
T-A-T-A.
Oo, T-A-T-A.
Bakit tata? May backstory?
Wala.
Pag tinatawag mo ba siya hosting voice, Tata, gano'n. Come here.
Tata, let's eat.
Let's eat. Gano'n siya.
Pero oo, yun. Tata talaga. Hindi ko alam
Try mo na bang ano, mag-ganyan-ganyan mga, yung tone ng pagkakapakikiusap mo kay mama mo, kay papa mo. Hey, Dad!
Oo, minsan ko
Parang
ano.
Let's eat!
Sampulan mo, kunyari siya tatay mo, tapos tatanungin mo, kuya, anong ulam ngayong gabi? Ganun na boses.
Dad, what is our food tonight? Parang ganon.
Sagutin mo!
Yes, dinengdeng!
Nagulot ako dun ah.
So yun ang ano, pet.
Yun lang yung pet ko.
Bakit?
Walang
Malay
pangalan.
mo gusto mo mag-adapt ng 10 aso
Oh,
sunod-sunod.
hamster, kuya, ganun.
O hindi ko
Pinapalagay
kaya.
na.
One pet is enough kasi marami
Ganap
na
na
ako yung ganap eh.
Ay,
Extra
sabay, oo.
responsibility pa yung aso.
Nakakaawa din kasi if hindi maaalagaan yung pets natin na maayos. So yan, Kuya JD, next question. Are you into sports? No.
No.
O, di ba?
Straight to the point.
Esports, oo. Pero
ML, gano'n.
Oo, ML, League of Legends, all of those.
Nakikitournament ka or laro-laro lang?
Noong mas bata pa ako, nakikiturn na ako, local tournaments.
Oh, okay.
Hindi organized by the by the government. It's more on private tournaments sila.
Nananalo ba kayo?
Oo.
Why, wow.
And syempre online tournaments rin. May clan kasi kami sa League of Legends. Last tournament, we ended up being 4th place.
Ay, wow. Anong pseudonym mo as a player?
May soda.
Oo.
Yung name ko, Diyos ko.
Matagal
Sabihin mo
na-
nga as
matagal
hosting.
na-
I-announce mo as hosting voice mo yun.
Ay, hindi. Yung ano ko is, idol ko kasi si Faker. Si Faker is isang very prominent figure siya sa League of Legends.
Oh.
Kaya, ano bang synonym ng Faker? Kaya nag-search ako, Deceiver. So, Deceiver na lang yung pangalan ko. So, naging Deceiver na lang yung pangalan ko sa game. Parang Baby Faker, ganon.
Ikaw,
Or
ano
Faker
yun?
wannabe, ganon.
Sila rin kasi nakikitournament. Ano yung name?
Lyro.
Bakit? Styrofoam. Ako nakuha, I think.
So ayan ano, aside sa pagiging achiever mo, pagsasali mo sa mga pageant, mga kapaguran mo sa buhay, ano pa yung mga ibang physical talent
Physical.
Oo, wag
Do you
kumakanta.
sing?
Oo,
Kumakanta
kasi
ka
pag
ba?
sinabi kong talent, baka sabi mag-sketch.
Do you wear wigs?
Anong other side? Ano yung iba pang physical talent?
Yung accent.
Jay.
No, yung accent talaga.
Voice actor.
Oh no, I don't do voice acting, but I do sing.
Sample!
Sabi, ayaw kong sabihin kasi alam kong sasabihin yung sample, ganon.
Tigil ba talaga yung boses
Hindi pwede,
niya?
hindi ba
Ay,
tapos
bilis.
yung episode na to pag hindi ka kakanta?
Kuy, yung boses niya. Oh,
Kakanta ka pero in ano?
hosting voice.
Hosting
voice. Oh my god, I kanta. Wait lang. Hey,
Yes! Correct.
UNP him daw.
UNP.
Okay lang ba?
Okay, Till My Heart Aches and Then. Yung sa chorus part.
Till my heart aches. Titanic yan. Parang
My
Titanic
heart
yung sa
will go
utak.
on.
My heart will go.
Nasa utak ko Titanic.
Just go. Di pa recover yung voice ko from that. I was afraid this time would come. I wasn't prepared to face this kind of hurting from within. Ganon.
Oh, galing.
Siya na, I was afraid this time would come. Pinakanta ka pala dito, no? Tama-tama yung song mo. So, ayan. So, who is your favorite writer, Kurt?
Scott Tonix Relon.
Shut up, Scott.
Ikaw kuya, who's your favorite writer? Sa hosting, sino yung favorite host mo? Like, who are the people you look up to sa mga field mo?
When it comes to writing, Julia Quinn, I own all of her Bridgerton books. So binili ko 8, 10 books. I could not recall how many books na binili ko from her. Pero number 1 idol ko siya sa writing. And when it comes to hosting naman, si Steve Harvey, I guess. I really love her. His
Yung
pala sa.
humor niya kasi minsan din.
Oo.
O diba? Na Miss Universe moment tuloy kayo.
Oo, ayun. Again,
Very
sorry sa mga
controversial
affected.
ngayon eh. You know, guys. But those do happen. Even us hosts, sometimes may pakakamali kami. And yeah. At ayan mga kabeshi, medyo napapahaba na nga ang ating batuhan ng mga katanungan. Kaya dapat is post muna tayo sapagkat may ni-ready pa kaming mga questions sa'yo, kuya.
Yes.
Oo. Tama yan. Kaya mga kabeshi, huwag muna maglilipat ng channel dahil magbabalik pa ang Rise Up Bigueño! At welcome back mga kabeshi! So yan, the energy is higher dahil sapagkat at the same time, may nai-ready na kami sa inyong mga questions na kung saan ay sasagutin ng ating Mr. CTE slash ano pa siya?
Talo Mr.
Volleyball.
Oh, Mr. CTE! Student Achiever, Student Leader, Artist. Ngayon, kaya niya nga ba ang Rise Up, Rise Hot? So, Kuya JD, are you ready?
Okay.
No choice.
No choice.
No choice. Kuya JD, magbigay ng hayop na nagsisimula sa letter A na inilagay ni Moses sa arko. Magbigay ng hayop na nagsisimula sa letter A na nilagay ni Moses sa arko.
Ape. A-P-E. Ape.
Wala ang
Wala?
sagot. Si Noah yung nasa ark, hindi si Moses.
Ay, pala. Oh, God.
Sino teacher niyo sa religion, nanonood niyo yun, no? Oh, Kurt!
Next question. Hot pa ba din ang hot sauce pag linagay mo sa loob ng ref?
Oo. Oo.
Linagay mo sa ref, hot na.
Oh,
Hot pa
inumin
rin.
mo yung hot sauce after nasa ref.
Ay, depende sensitive ako dyan.
Cold hot sauce. Oh,
So ayan JD, if makakita ka ng endangered animal na kumakain ng endangered plant, anong gagawin mo? Nanonood ka lang, ganun lang.
Magiging endangered person.
Mas ililigtas ko na lang yung animal.
Tapos sinang kakainin mo?
Yung
Nakikain ka na rin, no? Parang fair, parang ano mga cycle, kakainin mo na rin.
Let na nature do itself.
Yan. Kung ang Tagalog ng butterfly ay paro-paro, ano naman sa Tagalog ang butter? Kung ang Tagalog ng butterfly ay paro-paro, ano naman sa Tagalog ang butter? Ito ang nightmare ng mga English majors eh. O pa-translate ng Tagalog.
Ano ba? Diyos ko. Ano?
Clue. Starts with letter M.
Branding.
Margarine.
Brand yun. Ano tawag sa nasa margarine?
Ano?
Mantikilya.
Mantikilya?
Oo. Yan ang Tagalog ng butter.
Parang manteka. Ganun.
Parang ganun na din.
Parang ganun na lang din.
Mantikilya.
Kurt, ayusin mo daw kasi. Hosting boys.
Ala, ayaw ko. Ano ang maaari mong itago kahit ibinigay mo to? Kahit ibinigay mo to sa iba.
Ulitin mo daw.
Ano ang maaari mong itago kahit naibigay mo na to sa iba?
Sekreto.
Nakita niyo?
Uy, hindi ko yan nakita na part.
Sabi ni Kurt kanina sa akin, no? Ano ang pwede mong ibigay sa tao? Ano yung sagot mo kanina?
Katawan.
Hindi ko.
Ikaw kaya mo ba ibigay yung sinabi niya?
Uy,
Oo, di ba, Kurt? Talagang Kurt. So, ayan. Ayun, bro. Kung kailangan mong ilarawan,
Kung kailangan mo
kailangan mo ako, kung ikaw ay, parang wrong, ito na nga lang isa ko. Kung ang pagong ay wala sa kanyang shell, ano ang tawag mo sa kanya? Homeless ba or nakahubad?
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Proteksyon ng takoyaki.
Kinoshi. Takoyaki shawarma.
Ano ba? Patay.
Ano pa tayo?
Kasi,
Tama.
paano ba makakalabas yung turtle?
Yung shell niya kasi kasama na sa likod niya.
Oo.
Espanya.
Oo.
Espanya yun, mother. Yung shell niya.
Alam ko na actually, alam ko yun. Kung mamaya, maghubad muna ako, mag-sunbathing ako. Loka ka mo.
Kung bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon na maharap ang tatlong tao sa nakaraan, sino sila at bakit sila? O, pang-pageant na to, masaya na siya. Kung bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon na makaharap ang tatlong tao sa nakaraan, sino sila at bakit sila?
Una si Jose Rizal, pero not to there was yung may issue kasi siya na may pinasulat na parang i-retract ko la.
The retraction of Jose Rizal.
O yung retraction, gusto ko kung siya ba talaga nagsulat ng.
At tatanungin mo?
O yun yung tatanong.
Or doon sa mismong moment na nagsusulat si Rizal ng retraction niya, titignan mo kung talagang siya.
Oo. And of course, if we gonna go back, mas matagal pa. I wanna speak to, of course,
Lapu-lapu.
Hindi oh.
Times lang.
I guess Jesus rin. Isa rin. Kasi I admit naman na hindi ako yung pinaka-religious na person. But I still believe I still have faith in our God. But I do want to go back and have a conversation with Jesus to enlighten me naman on certain aspects of religion. So,
Isa pa.
isa pa. Sino pa ba?
Dinosaur. Paano kung magandang T-Rex? Usap kayo, no?
Ron.
Pwedeng fiction.
Sige, kuya.
I wanna talk to Maria Clara.
That's why.
Maglalaro kayo ng Roblox.
Hindi naman. Yung kay Maria Clara kasi is, it's on the perspective of a woman. I consider myself
Feminist.
a male feminist. Kaya I really wanna talk to Maria Clara at some point. Because I feel like it would be an interesting conversation.
Ano yung tatanungin mo sa kanya if give it a chance?
How do you feel kasi in the future, ay hindi niya anong Tagalog ng future?
Kinabukasan.
Sa kinabukasan.
Major talaga.
Nakaharap.
Inaharap.
Hinaharap pa.
Ikaw kasi ang parang
Standard.
Oo.
Pwede mo siyang English, kunyari na lang, pwede mo nang mag-English, sige.
You are considered to be the standard.
Ang dali lang sa kanya.
The woman perspective.
You are considered to be the most ideal type of woman. How does that make you feel? Or does it make you feel objectified or something?
Yung tatanong sa kanila. Oo. Paano mag-party si Maria Clara? Kulat siya. Gaganong-ganon siya bigla.
So yan, tatanong na, Kurt.
Try ko na English. Where do you find no water?
Ano?
Where do you find no water in the sea?
Where do you find
No water in the sea?
Correct.
Okay, Tagalog.
Oo, Tagalog na.
Saan kang maaring walang tubig ang karagatan?
Huh?
Kaya pala, where do you find the water in the sea? Makapit.
Saan maaring walang tubig ang karagatan?
Saan ba? Saan ba?
Sa, wala, alam mo to, kinagalong mo kanina yung ano eh.
Ano? Saan ba sa, I guess, under the sun?
Under the sea.
Under the sea. So, below the sea, sun.
Ano to?
So, under the sun. Ano yung answer?
Sa mapa.
Minsan talaga gusto ko sa akin yung mga camera dito. So, ayan isa pang katanungan.
No water in
Kung ilalarawan ang iyong personality gamit ang isang kagamitan sa kusina, ano ito at bakit?
Gagamitan sa
Shelane. Sinindihan mo sa ka agad. Ano?
Wait lang.
Ang galing Shelane, di ba?
Hanapin ko muna yun.
Ano nga hanapin?
Malay ko may long nose or martilyo doon sa loob ng kusina.
I guess, baso.
Bakit?
A wine glass.
Ay, wow.
Wow,
So,
so siya.
walang ganun sa bahay namin.
Same.
Sabi nga ano na, stainless na ilihin naman natin.
Cup noodles lang sa amin. Pag after mo kumain ng cup noodles, so
Hugasan mo.
inawa mo ng tubig.
Kutsara nga namin, yung palayo. Banana leaf.
O bakit wine glass?
Oh.
O, pageant answer dapat.
Pageant.
Oo, tapos dapat nakatingin ka sa camera ganun.
Why wine glass? Pwede naman kung water cup. Meron yung white wine
Galon.
glass. Oh.
A wine glass is considered to be a very luxurious material, like you said. Not a very luxurious material. It exudes prestige. But you can also see that a wine glass is also fragile. A single drop can instantly break it. That is also how I perceive myself. Sometimes when I feel in life, it only takes a single thought for me to make myself that. But same as a wine glass, it has a lot of purpose. It can not only carry wine, it may also be a drinking spot. However, a wine glass also has hindi ko na alam. Basta yun. One of the things, fragile yung kanyang belief in oneself.
Iniwan sa hanger eh. Has what?
Has what daw? Has a lot of value. Oh, yun
Ayun.
na lang. Oh, ganon.
Thank you, Mr. CTE. Now, Mr.
Papadasal
CCIT.
ka lang talaga. Papadasal ka talaga.
Even though fragile ang aking perception sa success, I still try my best. Parang kahit na iniisip, kasi a single thought can make me doubt myself talaga. Pero at the same time, I surround myself with people who support me. And once na internalize ko yung support nila, I can easily bounce back and recover.
Slay! Kung naglalakad ka sa daan at nakasalubong mo ang batang ikaw na naglalaro at bigla siyang nadapa,
Oh,
ano ang nais mong sabihin sa kanya?
katawa kailangan. Of course, as a natural reaction. Katawa lang.
Mag-betadine na siya.
Katawa kailangan. But in a serious note, syempre, I would help him get up.
Pero tatawa naman siya.
Tatawa na ko.
Paano?
Ay, hindi naman ganun. Yung parang, ganun na. Hindi naman
Pero
deserve.
higo kang towit ka.
Okay, change ng answer na lang. I would just let him.
Ay, wala. Hindi pwede mag-change
Uy,
ito.
Tatawanan mo eh!
Tatawanan ko muna.
Nanonood ngayon si Ma'am Jenny doon.
Tatawanan ko muna. Bahay. Pero at the same time,
Pero pag
I expect him to get back up.
Paano kapag nakita ka ng batang JD, nasasabi niya, pagkakatawaan na, anong sasabihin?
Dadong kita ko po. Daganunin mo ka. Ay, mga kabeshi, eme lang.
I would just, let let him get back up on his own. All my life kasi parang perception ko sa sarili ko is independent. So, if he falls down, I want him to get back up on his own 2 feet. Because I want him to realize that once you grow up, you'll be independent. That you can only rely on yourself. But of course, you take also in consideration of the friends you make along the way. Though no man is an island, it is you who make the decisions. It is you who are gonna lead your life. And same as when you fall down, it's your choice to get back up, to cry, or expect people to help you. So I would just watch, so that he will know that he can pick himself back up, even though it hurts.
Embodiment ka ng kanta ni Taylor Swift na you're on your own, kid. Talaga, no? So yan, thank you Kuya JD. Mother, may question pa ba?
Yung time-lapse, 23.
Yan. So Kuya JD, ano yung message mo sa mga kabeshi natin na gustong pumasok sa mga field na meron ka or gustong gawin yung mga ginagawa mo rin ba? Maybe hindi pa sila makapagsimula or may doubt pa sila sa sarili nila.
Piece of advice.
Piece of advice ka.
To those who are considering taking leadership, pageantry, or being an academic achiever, I started with nothing. I also did not know where to begin. But once you find your footing, maybe through a person, maybe through an inspiration, let me tell you that you need not be afraid. You need not be afraid of the inexperience, because of course new things mean the unknown. So always find yourself grounded and always find a certain light to hold on to, because that is how you move forward. When you're a leader, trust that you will have a backbone and develop a backbone. You may not be the most beloved leader, but you can be the most responsible. You may not be considered as the best candidate, but you can win the hearts of people. As long as you try to believe in yourself, and as long as you have the heart to keep on going, it is you who will win. And same as me, I will always keep my heart strong and steadfast in any of my journeys. Because I know strength in the heart and strength in kindness will always persevere. And believing in yourself will always be your number one instrument in success and progress.
Thank you, Mr. CPE. Okay. You may now go backstage. Yeah.
Sashay away.
Sashay away.
Sashay away.
Two
So,
queens that before.
Ano ba ka dito?
Oh, I'm a big fan of every genre of pageantry, male, female, even drag race. I watch. It's kasi fun. It's fun.
bago
to
na
watch
naman
it.
yung boses niya, mga kabeshi. So yan, Kuya JD, this is your opportunity para i-plug mo na yung social media accounts mo. Para lang naman ng mga kabeshi natin kung saan ka nila hahanapin or ipa-follow.
Saan kanila uutangan?
So for my, you can follow me in Facebook. My name is JD Francisco. That's capital J and D, capital F, and then small na yung Francisco. And then you can also find me on Instagram. My name is Jack Tristan on Instagram. And for my YouTube account, my name is also just JD Francisco. Same with my Facebook account.
How about sa novel mo? Gusto mo bang i-share yung pseudonym mo or yung writer name mo para ma-read nila yung novels mo or
You can find my novels, The Sunset Affair and The Sapphire Prince, in web novel. The cover it was designed by me. It is a man just sitting there. So you can also find me on Wattpad with the same titles, as well as Inkjet with the same titles. So I hope you guys check out my stories and of course tell me what do you think about them.
yes. Slay! And yan, Kuya, this is your opportunity na i-shout out na lahat ng mga gusto mong batiin, pasalamatan, or hindi kaya gusto mo lang mag-hi, gano'n.
at minamahal mo dyan?
Of course, I would like to give a shout out to my to my girlfriend, Rochelle Rita. I hope you're doing fine right now in school, and I just want you to know that I love you so much, and and I care for you a lot, and I can't wait for our date in the next weekend.
Ay, wow!
And of course, I would also like to
Tinalo
shout.
na tayo sa lahat.
True.
Nakakaiyak.
I would also like to shout out my friends Joshua, Crystal, Jeneline, and Leia for always making my university journey so much fun. Of course, my SC fam as well. Hi guys. I'll see you back in the office later. And thank you so much for making leadership so fun, even though with a lot of stress, a lot of the pains. You guys still manage to make every time worth it, every second worth it in leadership. So thank you so much.
Baka may nakalimutan ka, kuya.
Yung mga pagulang mo at ano?
Oh yeah.
I love my cousin.
To my
Kapatid mo.
To my family, thank you for always being a supportive backbone to my journeys. And to my brother, I support you in all of your endeavors. And right now you're pursuing athleticism, so I really support you a lot on that. So good luck on your journey. I would also like to greet my advisor, Ma'am Jenny Lutaan, who's always been so kind and has treated me as if I was his son. To all of the college, to the CTE faculty, thank you so much for your enduring support and everlasting love towards my journey and to your efforts in the university. Thank you so much.
Yun. So yan, una nating pasalamatan si Kuya JD. Thank you so much for gracing our show. We have learned a lot from you, and at the same time, we are inspired by your stories. So, ang masasabi lang namin is please continue doing them. Keep inspiring other people, and we would like to see your future goals be brought to life. Malay natin kasi mas mataas pa dyan na mararating. So, once again, let's give a round of applause for our Kabeshi JD. Thank you so much. At gusto na rin namin magpasalamat sa City Government of Bigan na pinamumunuan ng aming Mayor Randy Singson. To our Vice Mayor,
Attorney Glendale Benson.
to the 9th City Council, at the same time sa mga city heads, city employees, sa lahat po na nagtatrabaho dito sa City Government of Bigan, to the SEPCO Department as a Bigan Production, sa aming producer, Sir Eric Gascon, sa aming mga cameraman, sa aming...
Sir Eric. Sir, Konkon pala.
sa
Galing
aming
yun,
editors, of course, and mga kabeshi, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, ring the notification bell of our YouTube channel, TV Gun Production, as well sa Facebook natin, page na TV Gun Production, and of course, Rise Up Bigueño, kasi malay nyo, like Kuya JD, kayo na yung next na upo dito para sa interview. Yan, muna ka na sa shoutout, Kurt.
Shoutout sa aking mga magulang, sa kapatid.
Wala ka ng energy.
Gulat siya. Na-drain siya sa kaka-English mo.
Kami rin. No?
Parang kasalanan, makaging kasalanan ko pa ngayon.
Oo.
Sa aking ka-squad sa ML, J Corp at sa BSCS2A. Shoutout sa inyo guys.
Ako naman, shoutout to my family out there. Wala ba akong family sa Manila lahat. To my mama and lola in heaven, shoutout sa inyo. I miss you. And to my dog Oreo and to my cat Balmon. Later. Ikot-ikot lang. Papaikutin ko na naman yung mundo nila later. And to my friends out there, mga katumbang baso ba to the salon and to the, public, lang, joke lang, Charlie. Shoutout sa inyo, public friends. Yun lang.
So, hi to my parents, Mama, Dada, to my siblings, Kel, Ate Georgina, Gliding, to my Bised English 2 fam, as well as sa lahat na ng mga Bised English family, 1, 4, and 3. And to my advisor, Sir Mark Louis Tabunan, sa mga lahat na nag-aaral, of course, sa University of Northern Philippines. Since baka malipata ang amin nagitig pa shoutout, mesa-mesa lang amin eh. And to everyone who is watching and supporting us, thank you for always supporting our show, Rise Up Bigueño. And sa mga nanonood din way back then of KB Gun Jr., hi, Ate Lee, Andrea, Dave, Gwen, Elmay, and Kuya Kerwin. So yan, may pahabol pa bang shoutout? Kuya, baka na nalipata.
I think wala na po.
Okay. Mama Che?
Magwawala ka na.
Kurt?
Wala naman ako.
Wala.
Okay. Yan. So, mga kabeshi, another successful episode naman ng ating na-produce sa linggong ito. Pasasalamat sa ating special guest for today, Kuya JD Francisco, para sa mas marami pang kagalingan, talento at katanungan na kung saan mapupuno ng kasagutan at katatawanan. Lagi lang po kayong tumutok dito sa nag-iisang youth-oriented show sa syudad ng Bigan. Ako si Kurt.
Ako si Kurt.
I am Che.
And I'm JD Ninyo Francisco.
At ako si Jimin. At ito ang Rise Up Bigueño! Bye!